So next to the plate for the Royals, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for two. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes coming on. He's there and records the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now.
In is Jorge Soler, ending this season. And they get the double play at third. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Second inning upcoming here in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Ullman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, a diving stop. He is out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Rob Farr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hard hit ball to short. Duffy ranges to his right. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ready for another chance, Rob Farr. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Here's Jurickson Profar.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out.
This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
Striding in, Rob Farr, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who's the one to watch?
Some things turned around with him leading off. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Brett Nicholas. He singled his last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. KC leads this one 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rob Farr. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Now batting.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Now a bunt attempt here. Andrews takes it in. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little roller toward the hole. Mondesi picks it up, and that's the second out. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Hayes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rob Farr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Keone Kela earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there?
Digging in now for Kansas City, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals. Into the box now, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Up next for the Rangers, Mike Ullman. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready for another shot now, Rob Farr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Popped him up. In comes Mazzara. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazzara's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Rob Farr.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Rob Farr. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Hayes. He's got it 1 away. Eight to 4 the final this afternoon. The Texas Rangers posted a 3-run first to propel them to Settling in now, Rob Farr. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next for the Buccos, Julian Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sanchez. 1-1-1.
Oh, what a play! What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready now, Rob Farr.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Bobby Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
1-1.
A diving stop coming off the bag. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically.
Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Brooklyn Bridges the next at bat, and it looks like this could be a critical at bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at bat to watch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready for another shot now. Andy Bowyer. He represents the potential tying run. His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, today.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Rob Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way.
Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw, not in time. Ready for another chance, Rob Farr. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, Dero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on and you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Harper.
The 3-1. Heading out toward shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it. Ready once again, Lamar Woodall. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Lamar Woodall.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Harper.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Brooklyn Bridges the next to bat. And they're runners at the corners now. 6 runs, 10 hits. And no errors so far for the Royals. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does because... Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And there's one away. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at. So next to the plate for the Royals, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This pitch is popped up. Moran has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. In is Jorge Soler.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Left fielder, James Hewitt.
The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rob Farr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rob Farr.
First baseman, Rob Farr.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rob Farr. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing and a liner. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson waits on it, and the inning is over. 5-2 the final today. Kansas City took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Johnny Killian earned his 9th win of the year. Carlos Carrasco pitched well, allowing Settling in now, Rob Farr comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep to right center.
Giving chase is Hernandez.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rob Farr, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Hernandez is in pursuit.
And that's the third out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Rob Farr due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hernandez. Digging in once again, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Valenzuela facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on.
Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play. Striding in once again, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Into the box, Brooklyn Bridges. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 0-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So no runs here. No base. Beautiful Union Station. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Sanchez earns his team leading 11th win. And it's a Digging in, Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Third baseman, Raul.
Hit in the air out to left. Valenzuela is there, and he has it for the out. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Grounded to first. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the...
Next to bat for Toronto, Christian Colon. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Farr.
First baseman, Farr.
First offering on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now batter.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up to the plate, James Hewitt. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a pop-up now. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limp. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. From digging in and looking for more, Farr. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. And stepping up now, Farr. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Archer comes set. First pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Ready now, Raul Mondesi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in the switch hitter, James Hewitt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-2. This is popped up. Smoke has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Rob Farr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Take a turn. Look.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard is there. One away. The throw to third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. James Hewitt hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Long throw to the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rob Farr. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Third baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Rob Farr, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Diaz picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Colon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Digging in once again, Rob Farr. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Ready for another shot now, James Hewitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1, here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 5.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Royals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Paul Thompson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Eric Warren works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that'll just... And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Up next for the American League, designated hitter, Farr.
Line towards center field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here. Roger Cardenas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-2 the final score tonight. The American League All-Stars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Rob Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. Farr is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Jeremy Brannon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now for L.A. Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up.
Starlin Castro.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr.
The first baseman, Rob Farr.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. In now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready once again, Rob Farr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peralta on the move, but he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball's over and the runner has to go back to third, that's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Jeremy Lannon.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He loses him on ball 4. So coming to the plate, Miles Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Harper.
The 0-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in, Rob Farr.
The first baseman, Rob Farr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So stepping in, Andy Boyer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andy Boyer.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. So striding in, Henry Ibarra. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have. Here's Matt Adams now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Matt Adams.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up.
Digging in, Rob Farr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. back goes Trout.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
In now, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Matt Adams now.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Matt Adams.
The 1-1 home. Side hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Los Angeles Angels with a division.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Digging in, Rob Farr. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Andy Bowyer.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for route number 2. Into the box now, Raul Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castro over to his left. And that retires the side. So striding forward now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. After it is Peralta. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see the exciting young shortstop start. Stepping up now, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Dropped weakly to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Rob Farr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, Andy Bowyer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Richards comes set. Here's the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game...
So digging in now, Rob Farr.
Rob Farr.
First pitch on its way. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Andy Bowyer, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. Peralta's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a big spot here, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready for another chance? Andy Bowyer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andy Bowyer.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded to third, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Royals 5 and the Angels 4.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Eric Warren gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Reggie Sinisi closes the door. So next to the plate for the Royals, Rob Farr. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Royals are in the hit column. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Henry Ibarra hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Henry Ibarra.
The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Ibarra, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Brooklyn Bridges, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Ready once again, Mark Zagunis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped up. Farr is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bunt attempt here. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now, Henry Ibarra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Henry Ibarra.
The 0-2 home. A bounce it to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here now the 2-2. This one hard the other way. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in now for Kansas City, Rob Farr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Striding in once again, Henry Ibarra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Brooklyn Bridges the next to bat, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and now at the plate, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Chris Bryant now, a base hit in his first trip.
Chris Bryant.
Back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All time. Standing in, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the... Now batting, Rob Farr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schwarber is just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Rob Farr will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Paul Thompson wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Reggie Sinisi earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Devin Travis. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rob Farr. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. Solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with one away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Striding in, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. No hits to this point. The 3-1 pitch. This is popped up. Bryant waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double. The next Cub up, Devin Travis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. This is on the ground over to first. Farr fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Rob Farr, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Bryant's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. 10-4 the final in this game. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sam Gaviglio earns his 5th winner of the year. At the plate, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now to the plate, Andy Bowyer. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Farr over at second. Bowyer on at first with nobody out. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Raul Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tapped down the line. And he's safe. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back in.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Eduardo. 1-1-1-1.
And he'll get in there safely.
Definitely tried to elevate the heat.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Minnesota took the lead in the 4th and So coming to the plate, Rob Farr, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So striding forward now, Andy Bowyer. He singled his last time up.
Andy Bowyer.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kessler has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Rob Farr.
First baseman, Rob Farr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kessler is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are two down now. Settling in now, Rob Farr.
First baseman, Rob.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brock Stassi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Shot down the first baseline. Farr is right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eduardo Nunez.
1-1.
To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
So striding forward now, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In is Jorge Soler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kessler waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Brannon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second, and they will tag him out between first and second. So next to the plate for the Royals, Brooklyn Bridges, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Down the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Number 75 moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rob Farr already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Go. Calzado rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Sano comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. At the plate, Rob Farr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Rob Farr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in once again, Rob Farr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. high in the air out to center field.
Heading after it is Naquin.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. He's out.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. No change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Chris Davis now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. The winning run is at first base.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Bunt attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. At the plate, Rob Farr. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Phil Maton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Reggie Sinisi wraps it up for the save. Stepping into the box, Rob Farr has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no error. Ready now, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Spangenberg.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chopper back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Ready for another shot now, Rob Farr.
Rob Farr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Rob Farr. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to...
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year.
In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder.
Wind up and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Oh, what a stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Rob Farr, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Digging in, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Skied into straightaway right. Spangenberg is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, James Hewitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Rob Farr only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in once again, Rob Farr.
First baseman, Rob Farr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In is Jorge Soler.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Farr, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Two-0 count. The pitch late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Spangenberg is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Left fielder,
So digging in now, James Hewitt, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Bouncer down the line. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Royals 7. In now for Cleveland, Adani Echeverria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andreas Pineda earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.